the people feel yoga is like stretching activities. It's just, the narrow concept of yoga. If we look at the integral concept of yoga therapy in a holistic way as accepted by contemporary yoga masters and scientific community, integral yoga protocol covers 6 things. Somatic practice, bodily practice, the mental practice, pranic exercise, diet, environment, lifestyle. These 6 are the indispensable factors of integral yoga protocol. So when we talk about the integral stress management yoga protocol, will prescribe the inputs from these 6 domains. They will be talking about the somatic practices, mental practices, pranic practices, dietary prescription, the lifestyle and environment. These are the 6 domains of inputs for stress management exercise and stress management practice. Dear friends, if we look at the intensity and the magnitude of stress, it is alarming. And stress is the buzzword in the Google and any other social sites. If we look at the total estimated cost of work-related stress, it comes around $221.13 million to 187 billion per annum. If we look at the most of the psychosomatic illnesses like rheumatoid arthritis, type 2 diabetes, coronary artery disease, ischemic heart disease, tension headaches, migraine, etc., most of these psychosomatic illnesses are caused by stress. As accepted and proven by medical researchers, 80% of all psychosomatic diseases are induced by stress. And you can think yourself how it is important to think of the stress management practices and to practice them in daily life. And you are the students of engineering and you better know what is the concept of stress in physics. I think it's not needless to explain over here, and just I wanted to highlight the point that the term state first comes from the physics, but the concept of stress in psychology and medical physiology is little different. Hans Selye is the first medical scientist or Canadian endocrinologist who coined the concept stress in 1937. As defined by Hans Selye, stress is body's response to maladaptation induced by the excessive demands from external and internal environment. When we get a stimulus from external or internal environment at excessive level, body reacts and there happens certain changes at physiology, and if the stress persists for a long time, it may manifest in different psychophysiological problems. We'll explain these things in the later slides. And if we look at the types of stress basically may be of 2 types. Stress is necessary in the life of progress. As Madam told at the beginning of this session, stress is very much essential to progress and to proceed something significant in the life. So, you can think of that why it is necessary to manage the stress. If stress is necessary to progress and to achieve the thing in the life, why to manage it? It's alright. If stress exists at optimal level, it is supportive to progress and to achieve something significant in the life. If the stress becomes uncontrollable, stress becomes persistent, chronic, and stress crosses the limits, it becomes harmful and it may cause different types of problems related to health, family, society, etc. Let me clarify the concept of eustress and distress. These 2 are the main types of stress, eustress and distress. In very plain understanding, you can perceive eustress as a useful stress. Means stress that is supportive and that is supportive to progress, to motivate ourselves to do something meaningful in the life, that is stress. And the distress is the harmful stress. And this is the stress called जैसे मैं आपको उदाहरण से समझाता हूं, आपके किसी दोस्तों की शादी होने वाली हो तो आप बड़ा एक्साइट हो जाते हैं, कौन सा कपड़े पहनना होगा, कौन से सैलून में जाके हेयर स्टाइल कैसे करना, आपके अंदर एक थोड़ी सी एक्साइटमेंट डेवलप होती है। आपकी किसी जॉब में सिलेक्शन हो जाए या कहीं इस तरह के कैरियर में आपको सक्सेस मिले तो आपके अंदर एक खुशियाँ आती है कि तो एक एक्साइटेशन डेवलप होता है। कभी कभी आपने ऐसा भी सुना होगा कि लोगों को जीवन में कभी कभी बड़ी सफलताएं मिलती है और एक्सरसाइज वगैरह कम होती है तो लोग इतने खुश हो जाते हैं कि किसी किसी के तो अटैक भी आ जाती है, ठीक है। तो मैं आपको ये बताने, आप अगर जिंदगी में खुश भी रहे अच्छी घटनाओं से, तो वो खुशियों को बर्दाश्त करने के लिए भी आपके पास कोपिंग की कैपेबिलिटी होना जरूरी है। आपकी कार्डियोपल्मोनरी कैपेसिटी इतना जबरदस्त हो कि आप खुशी के क्षणों को भी अच्छे से झेल सके। तो दोस्तों मैं आपको ये बताना चाह रहा था, तो जिंदगी